little bit different today. We're just going to do a little quick thing, doing some re-signings. First thing, it's like after the last video, I decided to start doing these signings, and I like two players that I really wanted to sign was JT Realmuto and Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins got him down 4-year, $28 million contract. You get past that 4-year deal, then it's like, then they're talking about like he's going to be actually a full free agent eligible, and he'd be getting like 20 some million dollars a year at the stats that he's pulling out and stuff. Right now, I can get him on the cheap. So getting him on the cheap was the best thing for me. So 4 years, $28 million is really good. For JT, I had to go. I felt like I only probably wanted to really do like a 4 or 5 year deal, but going 9 years, $262 million contract. I got him long term, $26 million for a catcher. And kind of what I'm thinking is I have JT Realmuto locked up for 9 years with his bat. I'm kind of thinking that I have him 4 or 5 years as the starting catcher of the Phillies. And then I will transition him from catcher to first baseman, at which point Rhys Hoskins will be a free agent. Rhys Hoskins can go on his merry way, and Realmuto will slide into the first baseman slot. That's where I'm kind of thinking right now with that. So let's go to everybody else here and talk contract extensions with them. Realmuto, he's 25 years old, and I just got a warning that my battery's really low on my DualShock. Give me 1 second here. Just switched over controllers. So I think we're fine now. Okay. Okay. So let's extend Dominguez. Let's see here. He's done a really good job for us. He's a bullpen guy. He doesn't. I mean, 5 years. I make it one of them a player option. So that's three. If I sign him for $3 million a year for the next 5 years, I think that's like really good. Because if I did it 6, there's no way he's going to do it because he's going to be free agent eligible. And it's like he's pretty much going to be, you can see an arbitration there. He's going to be like a $3 million player already. Possibly more. So locking him up now at $3 million a year is probably a good idea. I could probably get him a lot cheaper. See, I can get him for 2.1 for 3 years. Because that way he's long term. It's like sort of pseudo long term. He's a little bit underpaid, but I don't care. I'm trying to look at the best for me. So I'll go 3 years, and let's make this an offer, and he decides to accept. Now here's a big one that I do not know. Right now he's set for arbitration. Um, um, yeah, he would still be, so 3 years. I mean, right now I'm just kind of looking at him as a hitter more than a pitcher, but I don't know. His pitching has been lacking. I don't. I Yeah, 4 years he just has no interest. See, when he becomes a free agent, he's going to want like tons and tons of money. But right now, I can get him cheap at 71,000 a week, which is 1.9 million dollars a year. Let's see if he takes this. What do you? It's like if I just bumped up that. Wow. You know. Well, he's free agent eligible in the 4th year. Doing a 3-year extension. I mean, I guess they're basically saying his ideal salary is $2 million, but see if I go right here, it's at $2 million a year, right at $6 million. I don't want to pay him $2 million. Okay, here you go, got him. Here's a difficult one. See, these are the guys that are like you're really at the difficult stage here. How much is? Oh, he only wants $3 million, but he wants 4 years. I have no interest in giving him 4 years. I'll continue having him as a closer, but at $3.2 million a year, would you be able to do $3.2 million a year? Because we're talking about age 34 and 35. I mean, he's definitely worth it. Okay, we'll do 3.3. Because he's not going to be worth much after those couple years, because his overalls will start going really down. Dude, I'm not going up any higher than that. We'll do a 1-year contract extension. At 3.2 million with an option at 3.2 million for that. Okay, fine. And he's done. Arano. Okay. So So he has pretty much 3 years left in arbitration. So I want to try to keep, I want to get him locked up. Yeah, so signing him up and everything for $666,000 a year, it's like a done deal to me. Good. This way I don't have to deal with arbitration cases, which I really, really hate. Stock. Where are we at with Stock here? Stock's a good player. Well, he's automatically renewable for the first year. So I want to do, yeah, I don't want to get it down to there. Let's, yeah, we're looking at knocking it per 4 years. And we can add a player option for one of those years. Yeah. So four years, but it's like basically it's only guaranteed 3 years. Yeah. There we go. That's good. Backup catcher here. Yeah, I'll basically do the same thing. Seriously, he starts getting... Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that's just going to do it no matter what. Adam Morgan. He's a little bit tougher. He's playing so well. How do I get him only a 1.8? You kidding me? He has a .74 ERA. Wow. I'm going to front load the deal and see what he says. Yep, good. So he's all done. Hopefully that won't backfire on me. Jose Alvarez has not played good enough for me. I don't want Duffy back. I do not want Hamels back. I'm not happy with him. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is going to backload this deal. Actually, let's go back here real quick. What is the status of the injuries? Because I don't want him to be miserable and be sending him to the minors. Yeah, Degorius will be back in a couple weeks, so he's not going to be playing. I'll be sending him back to the minors. So I do not want to extend him at this time. Let me. What I'll do is I'll renew his contract. We're just not going to do anything with his contract yet. I'm not going to renew his contract. Not them. Yeah. I mean, he's just there's 72 overalls. I don't want to give any kind of big money out. I mean, you're in Double A. Yeah, that's just. We're just gonna hold off for doing it because he's only a C potential. And he's like 60 overall. Just I don't know why I want to spend any kind of big money on him. Okay. So I think that's what we're gonna look at here. Really trying to think if I want to if I want to have Hamels another year. They say his ideal salary is, okay, he is making right now $18 million. So basically telling me that his ideal salary is $560,000, and he'd be willing to sign that. So they'd be saying, Cole Hamels, you'd be okay making $600,000 a year for the next 2 years. I mean, I'd be an idiot not to accept that. I mean, because I could just use him as depth to my lineup and just use him as a long reliever at that point. He'd be like Greg Maddux was to the Dodgers a couple years ago. Well, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Sure, if he's willing to sign that. There we go. So now when I look at it's budget. Now when I look at contracts here, I don't have DD signed, which is why I'm looking at re-signing a rookie shortstop and getting him more long term. We got Hamels going from $18 million to $600,000, which is like really, really good. This will be next year will be McCutcheon's last year. He said Didi will be a free agent this year, after this year. So just with Didi and Cole Hamels, that's $32 million off the books. Okay? And it's like, and he's basically, I mean, that's, and it's like, but you're putting, it's like with his 18 million, it's basically, it's like 17 million, so it's like 33 million, no, 31 million off the book, so. And it's like even Robinson is going down from 11.5 to 3.2 million. So it's like that's taking what, another seven, 8 off the books. So it's like we're like reducing our payroll like big time here, which is like really key. I mean, Kelly's going up a little bit. Kingery's going up a little bit. He's gonna be gently going up to 4.8 million. I did the opposite with Morgan's contract. I backloaded his. I mean, I front loaded his contract, so he's not going to be that. It's not going to be that bad because I'll have more money for next year, and be able to work with that. And I have nobody else that's a crazy contract. Reese Hoskin is 8.2 million. That's going to be in like 4 years, and he's only 5.5 next year. So yeah, and like I said, Stott's going to be up there. I was hoping Baum wouldn't be got injured and he would be up this year, but it's just not what it was this year. But where is, yeah, even Otani and everything I got really cheap. I mean, so the overall picture is even Realmuto is only going up $7 million. I mean, I am still at about, I'm 46 million less. I'm at 46 million less for next season. So I feel really, really good about that. It's like the amount of my extensions and stuff. I mean, it's like I've gotten some people like really, really on the cheap. So I really feel good about it. Segura's $14 million. I got him for a couple more seasons. And like I said, I don't really even want him. I'm probably gonna trade him during the off season. I mean, Segura is gone for the rest of this year, right? Sorry that I keep on going back and forth, but yeah, he's gone for 4 or 5 months still, and we're right now in July, so I mean he's gone until the end of the year. So after he gets his MCL repaired, I'll be making a trade. Hopefully Baum will be able to bounce back and be healthy. As soon as he comes back, I'm going to bring him up to the majors and have him go for next year. And like, but Didi's gone. Didi's not going to be back, and I'm going to get rid of Segura and stuff because I want to save some money. I definitely want to save some money there because that way I can, like, if I wanted to, I can like sign like a heavy duty pitcher. Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at trying to save money on pitchers because so I have Wheeler for next year. I have Hamels for next year. I have Nola for next year. Like I said, I'm looking at getting a free agent, so he's not going to be here next year. So that's, I got 3 starters. Possibly Eflin. Yeah, I mean, where's the other guy that I'm... Oh, Otani? Yeah. Yeah, Nola, Otani. Hamels, that's 3. Yeah, Spencer Howard was the other guy I was thinking of, that he would basically be coming up and being able to come to the majors next year. So I actually am looking at bringing him up probably during the September call-ups this year is what I'm thinking of. Because what is he doing right now in the minors? Yeah, he has a high ERA. He's 5.79, and his WHIP is really high. I'm actually kind of surprised he's not doing as well. So it's actually like kind of disappointing when somebody that's supposed to be doing a lot better than he is. And he's only in AA. He's not in AAA. What the heck is up with that? Is he not happy? It says everything. It's per 9 innings going down for some reason. That's never a good thing. Everything else is... That doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Why is he not... Let's move him to AAA. Okay, we'll send Medina to AA. I'm going to give him a shot here. See if he improves his statistics here at all. Maybe that will help him out a little bit. I'm not sure. So, anyways, that's all I'm going to really do for this episode. Our next game is going to be Otani and the Phillies against the Nationals, I think we're playing. The Nationals are at 500. They're 19 and a half games back. And we're hitting like all of our GM goals. I mean, we're at 69 wins for the year. The target is 95 wins. We're gonna get 95 wins. It's like we've done so many different things. It's crazy. I don't know what we're gonna lead the league in, but you can see my GM rating is A, and it's going high. We're going to do everything pretty much possible here. We should reach the postseason, and we should win pennant as long as health and stuff doesn't go crazy. And even then, I have such depth on this team. I mean, then I'm not overly worried about it. But you know something? I'm going to lock this boy up. Well, I'm going to have him as platoon. Okay. Yeah. There we go. $64 million, 9-year deal. Listed as a platoon, so he doesn't get miserable there. And he's on it. He's going to be locked up. And he's going to be part of our team for the foreseeable future as our shortstop. And it's like right now it's $7.1 million, and it says right here that it's like that they're estimating that he would be worth $15.1 million. Definitely worth it to sign him right now. Good. Okay, so he's done. So I'm actually quite happy with that. The only question I have is like, do I sign? Well, is his contract that he's looking for, is it cheap? No, he's not looking for cheap. He's looking for $2.5 million. That's not cheap to me. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Should I re-sign some of these other players? Do I keep Roman Quinn? Do I go into the free agency? Who is going to be free agents next year? I mean, this is current free agents. Isn't there something that shows? Yeah, like Trevor Bauer is going to be a free agent. Noah Syndergaard is going to be a free agent. I want to be able to sign them. Can I? Why can't I? It basically it only has current. I guess it just, yeah, we got it. Just changes them. You can't see them right now. I could sign Sterling Marte. It's like Springer. It's like I can get these guys and stuff like really on the cheap. Yeah, I mean it just makes sense to save some of my money that I have. It's like I don't want to. I don't want to waste the money I'm spending on it. And here we are with just showing off some of our statistics that we're hitting this year. I mean, Harper's got 57 home runs. And if you watch me play the game, I'm only using the X button. I'm not hitting the power button at all. The only time I ever used the power button was during the home run hitting contest. If you can hear the meowing, that is my cat. He has an attitude where he likes to talk. So I apologize if my cat's talking. It goes on to this broadcast. Anyways, yeah, Rumuto, Kingery, and Quinn are both all cold. But it's like these are great seasons. I'm really thrilled. Harper is one away from the Phillies record, and it's like one of the things that I'm actually kind of shocked about. I didn't know that it wasn't even there. That you can't see the team records. It has major league records, but they don't show the individual teams' records. It's one of those things that's like in 2K in basketball that they have all the individual team records on there, but for some reason baseball doesn't have it. I don't even understand why they don't have it. It's really big in on the team sport and everything of like when you get like a team record. I think it's really cool. So why they don't have it here, I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Until tomorrow, you'll start seeing me play the Nationals. Again, if you have any opinion of any of these contracts, do you think I should extend any of them? Who would your recommendations be for players to go after in free agency after the season's over? Leave a comment below, and I'll basically have to talk through it and figure out what I'm going to do. We are pretty much what I'm at. I'm at 99 games, so the next game will be my 100th game of the season. So we've got 63 games remaining in the regular season. So it's pretty much another 2 months of gameplay, and we're doing a lot more than major league players and owners are actually getting done in real life. So until next time, this is David B69. I'm out.